wanted to make something out of myself. I pray it don't consume me. I pray that I'll make it out. I swear I cannot take this. I swear I cannot take it.
Give me something else to numb my pain.
I swear I cannot take this. I swear I cannot take it.
Give me somewhere to forget my name.
I'm treading water, trying not to drown. The angels float above me, screaming, save yourself. I know you love to drag me down. I swear it's sick, swear I'll make it out, I swear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome across the entire ocean. We are live here in Glasgow, Scotland for Grizzly Pro Wrestling's even the first show of 2025 for GPW, and we are kicking it off with a hot GPW National Championship Open Challenge bested by the champion himself, the NXT champion as well, Trick Williams, and accepting the challenge right here, right now, former GPW World Tag Team Champion Bronson Reed, making his way down to the ring. Joe Hendry currently surprisingly not here tonight in his hometown of Scotland, as he was actually injured during the attack at the Queen of GPW event in the Triple Threat ladder match, when he got dropped on his head first through the ladder run from a Brimstone, courtesy of Kyle Fletcher. But, oh, look at this now. Bronson Reed immediately just picking up Trick Williams and just tossing him aside. And these two certainly, some of the best in pro wrestling at the moment. I mean, Bronson Reed just a force to be reckoned with, but Trick Williams had some force behind that right hand. And not even a count of one, as Trick Williams flies to the outside and takes him down with a clothesline. Bronson Reed certainly taking Trick Williams for a ride, drops him down. Saito suplex to follow. And now Bronson Reed goes right into the pinfall. Is he going to get this one here? No. Trick Williams kicks out and hits a flying clothesline. But Bronson Reed, he's definitely giving Trick Williams some competition as he slams him down, drops the elbow, and follows up with a wasteland into the senton. Good Lord, Bronson Reed, he looks to become the GPW National Champion right now. But now, Bronson Reed with a shot to the gut. Look at this, Trick Williams telling Reed to take a shot. Oh, Trick takes a shot, and look at this. Now these two were just exchanging forearms. And Bronson Reed, big right hand, knocks Trick Williams down with a clothesline. And Bronson Reed certainly accepting the challenge immediately. And look at this now, Trick Williams, look at this now, pulls Bronson Reed up, and that float over Uranagi, I don't know what he calls it. Either way, Trick Williams might have just retained the title here. Bronson Reed now continues on, and wait a minute now, looking for a signature powerbomb. Trick Williams rolls across the back, rolls down Bronson Reed. But look at this now as he tries to throw a clothesline. Bronson Reed pulls him in, a big body slam. And now Bronson Reed off for the body slam. Tried to go for the butt splash, but Trick Williams moves right out of the way. And then he gets caught with another Saito suplex. Bronson Reed maybe looking for a suplex again. But boom, Trick Williams taking out the legs. And the trick shot directly to the face of Bronson Reed. Trick Williams gonna retain the championship. No! Bronson Reed kicks out of a trick shot. This man is gonna take he's going to take more than one bullet to put down. A trick shot is certainly not going to be the end of it. But look at this now, Bronson Reed just firing away with these hammer-like strikes onto the face of Trick Williams. Spin kick from Trick Williams. And now Trick off of the ropes, gets caught with a big power slam. Trick Williams now shot to the gut. Another one, trying to take Bronson Reed off of his game. And that time gets a big pump kick directly to the face. Trick Williams waiting for Bronson Reed to be set up. Trick shot! No! Bronson Reed! What a power bomb! Pulls Trick Williams in, caught him off the trick shot. Bronson Reed with the tsunami! Bronson Reed hooks the leg, and Bronson Reed is the new GPW National Champion. What a matchup to kick off tonight's show. We had no idea that Bronson Reed was even going to compete here tonight, but tonight he walks out of Glasgow with the GPW National Championship on his shoulder, representing his home of Australia. And ladies and gentlemen, what a way to kick off tonight's show in dominant fashion. Bronson Reed, congratulations for a new GPW National Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, we have so much ahead of us here tonight. Our show will be headlined by Hangman Page and Will Ospreay competing for the GPW Championship, with a winner-take-all matchup set to take place with Femi, the GPW Internet Champion, versus Cedric Alexander, the GPW Television Champion. And the winner will become the first GPW Double Champion. And not to mention as well, Kairi, Sane, and Cora, Jade competing for the Women's Championship in a Singapore cane match. But ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been keeping up with our GPW National Cup, we actually concluded the Group A bracket not too long ago when Ilya Dragunov was able to best Carlito in the final round, securing 2 points and winning his group bracket. And as we mentioned before, these brackets, if you're able to win your own brackets, you will get a shot at the GPW National Championship. We will eventually have a winner of winners match, so to speak. And keeping up with the recent brackets, as you can see, Sami Zayn was eliminated from the recent Group C bracket, courtesy of Ludwig Kaiser, this man who was able to defeat Sami Zayn not too long ago at GPW's Caesar's Special Nightmare on Light Street in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I don't know why I tried to say match like I was Jim Ross, but anyway, making his way down to the ring, Giovanni Vinci. Now this is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. One of the men who has some of the biggest heat in the WWE at the moment, taking on his tag team partner in Italy versus Germany. It's certainly a world war right now, and oh, look at this, just right now, Ludwig Kaiser trying to go right at him, but both of these men, they know each other like the back of each other's hand, just like Giovanni Vinci's face is, I was going to say was meeting Ludwig Kaiser's right hand, but right now these two are just exchanging shots back and forth, and this is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser both are at 1 apiece, so the winner of this matchup will actually win the Group C bracket. And look at this right now, Giovanni Vinci locking up Ludwig Kaiser for a big suplex, but no. And look at this now, Ludwig Kaiser pulls him in. Death Valley driver out of a cartwheel position, good lord. And we've already seen so much happen here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and it's only been the second matchup. I mean, Ludwig Kaiser, taking Giovanni Vinci to the cleaners with a huge, no. Oh my God. Tried to go for sky high, follows up with a DDT from Giovanni Vinci, taking my breath away and taking him down with a pump handle Samoan drop. As Vinci goes into the pinfall, Kaiser gets the kick out. Matchup continues on. Giovanni Vinci may be a little bit beside himself. I don't know what he's got in mind here, but look at this now. Ludwig Kaiser fighting out of the fireman's carry position, rolls his former tag team partner onto the ground. Boom! And there we knocked his head into the cheap seats. Ludwig Kaiser hooks the leg of Giovanni Vinci. Is he going to win the matchup? No. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you're able to win the bracket, you earn an opportunity at the GPW National Championship. And right now, Ilya Dragunov is the man who has secured his spot so far. And look at this now, off that moonsault. No! Ludwig Kaiser gets the kick out. And look at this, off the discus clothesline, Giovanni Vinci just got caught with a German, followed up with the double arm trap, belly to belly, I guess, off the top. I mean, these guys are so innovative with the movesets. Vintage uppercut from Ludwig Kaiser off of the ropes with a big springboard crossbody. And look at this now, just rolls Giovanni Vinci into an air raid crash into the neckbreaker. And Ludwig Kaiser takes him on a ride with the Dream DT. Ludwig Kaiser hooks the leg, and Ludwig Kaiser has won the Group C bracket and has earned a GPW National Championship opportunity. Bronson Reed certainly needs to be on the lookout here tonight. Even though he is the new champion, he has a lot of people who are going to be gunning at being the next challenger for that title. Well, the fact that Wesley has basically donned himself into the patriarchy, shaved his head completely, just changed everything about himself into the patriarchy. But that's aside, ladies and gentlemen, and my hatred of Christian Cage aside. But we're going to be moving on to our 2 out of 3 falls matchup between Lexis King and Roderick Strong. These two have been going back and forth with some friendly competition. Well, maybe some not so friendly competition the past couple of months. And right now they're finally going to get their one-on-one opportunity, 2 out of 3 falls. This time Ricochet is not involved, so there's not going to be 3-way dance rules. First, and you guys already know that you love your 2 out of 3 falls matchups on this channel. Oh, so certainly I want to say that's certainly a GPW signature at this point, the 2 out of 3 falls matchups. I mean, you guys love them, you guys choose them every time for the GPW Internet Championship, which will be certainly back to its voting once we're getting all of the winner-take-all stuff out of the way. Oh, and Lexis King now with the straight jacket into the German. No. And these guys certainly going back and forth right now, pound for pound. Lexis King, and look at this, Roderick Strong, both going at each other. And you got to think, these are some generational talents right now. And look at this now. Low Lexis King off of the ropes with a big bulldog. Oh, trying to go for a drop kick. Roderick Strong moves out of the way. And now Roderick Strong going to take him. Oh, the Messiah just showing how much devastation he can cause with that knee. And, oh, dropping you down on it. And now Roderick Strong taking advantage, puts Lexis King up to dry, and just drops him down with a back suplex into a backbreaker. And Lexis King now taking control, pulls him in. And look at this now, using the ropes and just clawing at the face of the Messiah. Oh, and wait a minute now. Lexis King tried to go for a kick to the gut, but Roderick Strong moves out of the way. And now Roderick Strong takes him on a ride, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Oh, tried to go for a knee. Lexis King starting to light up. Roderick Strong here, takes him into the corner. Oh, big right hand. And now Lexis King, what is he going to do here? Oh, big shot to the back of the head. And now, oh, Roderick Strong tried to take control with another back suplex. Discus elbow incoming. Roderick Strong requires a knee directly under the chin for you, Lexis King. And look at this now. Oh, my God. Drops him on the top rope with a backbreaker. And look at this. That's definitely a demon of being right next to the ropes off that one. But look at this now. Lexis King rolling Roderick Strong into a pinfall here. Has him into a backslide. Count of 2. Matchup continues. And now as Lexis King tries to go for another one. Whoa. Rolls like Roderick Strong into a schoolboy here. But no. Oh, trying to go for a roundhouse kick. Roderick Strong moves out of the way. Oh, a sick kick directly under the chin. Roderick Strong now hooks the leg. Lexis King could be in trouble. No. Lexis King gets the shoulder up. Matchup continues on. Remember, 2 out of 3 fall rules are in effect, ladies and gentlemen. They have to get 2 falls to win this matchup. And right now, both these men still at a stalemate of 0-0. And Lexis King now into the corner, big kitchen sink. And look at this now. Lexis continues the stops. Onto the corner, onto the chest of Roderick Strong. Lexis King now pulls him in. Oh! Fisherman driver dropping him down onto his head. You can see the blood starting to pour under the face of Lexis King now. Roderick Strong, big drop kick, follows up with a second one, and off for the ropes now. Oh, crossbody, taking down Lexis King in the process. And look at this now. Oh, gut check from Roderick Strong. And wait a minute now, off for the ropes, slides in with a sick kick. That could be it. Roderick Strong Lexis King, he might have just got knocked out unconscious from that one. And Lexis King might be a little bit loopy after that one, but the matchup continues on. Roderick Strong, look at this, immediately trying to roll up Lexis King again, and he could have the pinfall. No, Lexis King kicks out. Whoa, ducks under, and wait a minute now. The coronation, dropping Roderick Strong. He caught him off of that clothesline, and Lexis King scores a fall of his own. It is now 1-1. Next pinfall wins this matchup. Oh, big chop to the chest. And now Lexis King trying to pull Roderick Strong in. But whoa, Roderick able to roll him into a small package. He could have it here. No! Lexis King gets the kick out. And look at this now. Roderick Strong, another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker followed up with a German from Lexis King. And look at this now. Hangs him up to dry and drops him on the neck. And now Roderick Strong was trying to get away from Lexis King, but oh no, oh, he was in the drop zone and got a knee directly to the back, and oh, standing vertical suplex might have just taken Lexis King out of it. Coronation for the second time, and Lexis King trying to roll into the pinfall, and he gets the shoulder on top of Roderick Strong's corpse and wins the matchup. Lexis King finally getting his first W here in GPW against Roderick Strong. What a matchup here. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to take it back to the czar of GPW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the czar of GPW is certainly making her name out there known and officially announcing our next contendership match for the GPW Women's World Championship. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to conclude the Group B finals, or perhaps, maybe we might have one more matchup. As you can see, making their way down to the ring, Sheamus going to be going one-on-one with Kofi Kingston. We've seen this match many a times over the years, if need it be in tag team action or one-on-one action. But now these two in the middle of GPW. Oh, Ireland Zone, Sheamus already taking some shots from Kofi Kingston. And we've already seen Ilya Dragunov and Ludwig Kaiser earn their opportunity at the National Championship. And look at this now, Sheamus, immediately trying to go after Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston was able to defeat Pete Dunne in the first round of the Group B National Cup bracket. And Sheamus was in his first matchup against Pete Dunne at Nightmare on Light Street where, what a power slam, where Pete Dunne would actually best Sheamus in an Iron Man matchup. So now at one apiece, what a maneuver from Kofi. Big tilt-a-whirl DDT, and then nails him with a springboard clothesline. But Sheamus dropping Kofi Kingston right down onto his knee. As Sheamus goes crashing down to the outside, Kofi Kingston, he's got the look in his eye that only Kofi Kingston can get. And Sheamus, what a right hand, nearly taking out Kofi Kingston's head all the way to the cheap seats. And now Kofi Kingston avoids the attack and drops SOS on the Celtic Warrior. Kofi Kingston, Sheamus gets the kick out. Well, I think he tried to go for a spin kick there. Sheamus taking control. And look at this now. Sheamus, the Irish powerhouse, continues on. Big power bomb. Kofi Kingston taken to school right now. These two know each other very well. They've faced against each other in many different scenarios. And look at this now. Sheamus just dropping Kofi Kingston across the knee. Irish curse trifecta. And look at this now as Kofi Kingston tries to avoid an attack. He eats a super kick. And now Sheamus, look at this, almost like a version of the Celtic knot. Sheamus just locking it in on Kofi Kingston, and Kofi's all bent out of shape here. But Kofi able to push him back into the corner. And look at this now, Kofi Kingston to the top. Big springboard elbow off of the top rope, out of the corner, big drop kick. And now Kofi Kingston ducks the line. What is he going to do here? Mushroom stomp. Good lord. Nearly caved in his gut right there. And Kofi Kingston, signature boom drop right on the Sheamus. And Kofi Kingston now hooking the leg. Looks to earn a national championship opportunity. No. And Sheamus, trying to go for the knee into the corner. Kofi Kingston moves. And now Kingston grabs Sheamus. No, Sheamus pushes him back off the neckbreaker. And Sheamus now pulling Kofi Kingston up to his shoulders and delivers some white noise. Sheamus hooks the leg, looks to win the matchup. No. And all Kofi Kingston has to do is defeat Sheamus here tonight, and he wins the National Cup, the Group B bracket. If Sheamus wins, we would have to go to a three-way sudden death match. And look at that now. Kofi Kingston off of the Hurricane Rana. Kofi, oh my God, went crashing down. And he eats a brogue kick, nearly knocking Kofi Kingston's teeth out of his mouth and secures a victory. Sheamus winning his first matchup on GPW pay-per-view events. And Sheamus, well, it was at this same event where Sheamus would be put down by Pete Dunne in Nightmare on Light Street, but we had the Silent Night death match about 2 weeks ago between the Wyatt Sixes, Eric Rowan, and Brooks Jensen. And as you can see, it did not bode well for Brooks Jensen, who would eat a Iron Claw chokeslam right onto the chair. And Eric Rowan would be able to knock off Brooks Jensen in that matchup. And what a matchup Brooks Jensen is still recovering from at this moment. Brooks Jensen currently nursing a couple of injuries. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next bit of action. And what a matchup this is going to be. If you told me this matchup would have been made about 2 months ago, I wouldn't have believed you. But making their way down to the ring, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz of the Rascalz taking on your tag team's favorite tag team. It's Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the GPW World Tag Team Champions, making their first tag team title defense here tonight after winning against Joe Hendry and Bronson Reed and the former team of Aussie Open of Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. And look at this now, off the German suplex, immediately Chris Sabin lands on his feet. And now Zachary Wentz trying to take some shots with the kicks here. But Chris Sabin, he already knows that this is not going to go well for either of them. And I mean, all four of these men, they've shared the ring together many a times. It need to be in TNA or anywhere else around the world that they may have transpired in. Big sit out last ride from Chris Sabin, gets the tag into his partner. And look at this now, drop toe hold. Look at this, look at the quickness. Big boot stomp to the back of the head, follows up with a knee. And look at that, trying to go for a big roundhouse, but Zachary Wentz taking control of the situation and has Alex Shelley out to dry and drops him with a DDT. And it was Alex Shelley who would be the man to actually win the championship. For the Motor City Machine Guns, avoids that penalty kick. And now Alex Shelley taking advantage, has Zachary Wentz cross-legged Samoan driver. And look at this now, out of the corner, Zachary Wentz. Oh my God, what a drop kick. Beautifully delivered. And now, look at this, to the floor. Trey Miguel, big knee. And look at this now, into the middle of the ring. What is this? Super kick, tarantula combo. Beautifully delivered. And now, Trey Miguel, brain buster onto Alex Shelley. The champion might be in trouble. Trey Miguel hooking the leg. No. Matchup continues on as Alex Shelley just takes down Trey Miguel in the process. And there's the tag into Chris Sabin. And as Trey Miguel is posted up on the top rope, I don't know what they have in mind here. And Chris Sabin popping Alex Shelley up into the powerbomb suplex position. Some unorthodox offense from the Motor City Machine Guns, but that just shows you how much length that they're willing to go through here tonight. Big pile driver on the Trey Miguel. And a rainbow cutter into the ring. And big combination from the Motor City Machine Guns as Alex Shelley flies to the floor, and a tornado DDT courtesy of Chris Sabin. And this matchup just going back and forth like a huge LMG, just non-stop rounds, and you never know when it's gonna let up. And look at this now, Zachary Wentz gets the tag in the Trey Miguel. He's got him posted up across his knee. Look at this, the foot stomp into the backbreaker. Beautifully delivered. But now, Chris Sabin trying to get his shit in. gets a big double barrel to the side of the head. And wait a minute. Thank you, sir. May I have a double super kick? But that enziguri might have just done it for Trey Miguel. Drops Alex Shelley with the poison rhino, but Chris Sabin breaks it up even before it was a count of 2. Chris Sabin in the middle of the ring, cradle shock. Drops it on the Trey Miguel. Zachary Wentz comes to save the matchup for his team as he flies to the floor with a crossbody, taking out the Motor City Machine Guns. But now, in the middle of the ring, air raid siren from Alex Shelley. And look at this now, just draping Zachary Wentz across the ropes, and to the floor he goes. And wait a minute, Trey Miguel follows suit. And look at this now, back into the ring. They are just non-stop letting up on the action here. As look at this now, tag in, both a little bit of a roll, big assisted drop kick. Alex Shelley attacking the leg of Zachary Wentz, trying to take down the legs. Oh my God. Big enziguri. And now Trey Miguel, big right hand, gets caught with a power bomb. Good Lord, Trey Miguel dropped right onto his head. And now Alex Shelley taking advantage, throws Zachary Wentz into the middle of the ring, tags in Chris Sabin. I don't know what they got in mind here, but the skull and bones variation, that might have just secured it for Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley to retain the GPW Tag Team Championships. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, good Lord, your favorite tag team's favorite tag team, just bested the Rascalz. And now, the GPW Tag Team Division lives on through the Motor City Machine Guns. And ladies and gentlemen, officially, our National Cup brackets have concluded, well, just say for one of them, as Ilya Dragunov has scored 2 points on his bracket in the Group A Finals, so he will earn an opportunity for the National Championship. And also, as you can see, Pete Dunne, Kofi Kingston, and Sheamus all deadlocked at 1 apiece, but I will get to that in a second. That will conclude this little debacle that we have. But also, you can see in the Group C bracket that Ludwig Kaiser was able to defeat Giovanni Vinci earlier tonight. So now that he has earned 2 points in the bracket, he will also earn a national championship opportunity. And this is where we get to a little bit of a 4-way debacle, 4-way matchup. Bronson Reed, the GPW national champion, won it tonight against that man, Trick Williams, against Ludwig Kaiser and Ilya Dragunov. But then to conclude the Group B final, we will be holding a 3-way dance between Pete Dunne, Kofi Kingston, and Sheamus. The winner will earn an opportunity at the GPW National Championship. And who knows what the title has at stake for us in the next couple of weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, a man who has certainly had some issues with Wardlow the past couple of months. Certainly, because all he knew was that he used to be Johnny Gargano's son, so to speak. But now Wardlow threatening anyone of the Johnny Gargano family, fictional or not, Wardlow has told Johnny Gargano to stay away from GPW, and yet Austin Theory has taken up this matchup. And as you can see, Austin Theory, oh my God, what a power slam. Austin Theory, gets laid out with a huge moonsault courtesy of the War Dog. And Wardlow, he's been sort of taking a sabbatical. The former GPW national champion has been, taking his time, so to speak, with his next moves. Wardlow has certainly been taking care of business on AEW recently, but now Wardlow finally getting an opportunity back. It's been quite a while since his last appearance. I believe it's been about 2 months since Wardlow's had a match here in GPW. And look at this now, Wardlow taking an opportunity. But it looks like he's not lost a single step as Wardlow continues to just throw Austin Theory about. And look at this now, Theory into the middle of the ring, springboard into a dropkick. And you can see now that Wardlow is taking every bit of opportunity he can. Wardlow utilizing that big frame that he has to offer and just spears the living daylights out of Austin Theory. And you can see that Wardlow was trying to take full advantage, but now, Austin Theory, what the hell is this? Oh my God! I don't know what he calls it, but it is a certainly effective move, and I think Theory might have just secured the victory. No. And look at this now, into the middle of the ring, Wardlow gives Austin Theory a super kick out of the springboard. And look at this now, Wardlow, back body drop. Theory goes flying, and now he gets laid out with a big spine buster. And now Austin Theory, jawbreaker, trying to take full advantage of this matchup. Big drop kick takes down the War Dog. but now Wardlow, he's just utilizing that pain to suffer some even more on Austin Theory as he gets a huge Hurricane Rana, and Wardlow off the top with a Swanton Bomb. That could be it. The War Dog might have just secured his victory. No! Austin Theory gets the shoulder up. Matchup continues. And look at this now. Wardlow has Theory into the corner and gives him a German. But Theory, front drop kick out of the second rope. Oh! And Theory just trying to, batter up Wardlow a little bit here. Big forearm. And look at this now. Trying to go for a super kick. Wardlow takes advantage. Pulls him in. Exploder suplex. And now Wardlow trying to grab Austin Theory. Oh my God, he went crashing down to the floor with a belly-to-belly. And Austin Theory and Wardlow fighting on the outside, but Theory gets a shot to the gut. And wait a minute now, Austin Theory, he's got Wardlow up. ATL drops Wardlow right onto his face. And Austin Theory just gets back into the ring. You can see that Wardlow's face, he might have taken a good shot or two. Who the hell is... Oh my God! It's Johnny Gargano! Johnny Gargano, we haven't seen Johnny Gargano in about 8 months on GPW. And now, the WWE Tag Team Champion makes his appearance known during this matchup as Austin Theory nails Wardlow in the chest, nails him with ataxia. Austin Theory takes advantage of the distraction, and Austin Theory, with an assist from his father, wins the match. Johnny Gargano has just assisted Austin Theory in his victory here tonight against Wardlow. And Gargano is back. There he is walking backstage. Gargano, he's got to have something to say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gargano putting down the challenge, and as you can see, making their way to GPWCs, we will be seeing Joe Hendry and Carlito go one-on-one with an opportunity at the ENT Championship, and Dragon Lee will be up for grabs, but that will not be the only championship that two men will be contending for, as the young OG Javon Evans takes on the one and only Ricochet with the opportunity at the GPW Championship up for grabs. But ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to ringside as we are going to see the GPW Women's World Championship defended after we saw Cora Jade win the GPW Women's World Championship all the way back at GPW American Tragedy, or not American Tragedy, what was it? GPW Mayday, all the way back in July. Cora Jade lost that championship against Kairi Sane in the second night of the Queen of GPW tournament. And now the world champion is going to be defending her title for the first time against the former champion in a Singapore Cane match, ladies and gentlemen. It was that Singapore Cane that allowed Kairi Sane to win the matchup and the championship that Cora Jade introduced. So now, with all rules out the window, whoa, look at this now. Kairi Sane trying to lock up Cora Jade into a pinfall immediately out of the gate. But right now, Cora Jade going to take advantage. Slams down Kairi Sane's head into the mat, and Kairi Sane just flies over the top, but I think she may have caught the kendo stick on the way down. And look at this now, Kairi Sane, she's just finding all of the Singapore Canes that she can, and she's just loading the ring with them. And look at this, trying to immediately go after Cora Jade. You can see that the Singapore Canes are already starting to line up in the middle of the ring. Oh, big attack there. Big Eye of the Hurricane. I don't know what you're supposed to call it. I just know as the Eye of the Hurricane. And I said hi because, good lord, Cora Jade just whacking Kairi Sane with the Singapore Cane all over. But look at this now, Kairi Sane, big slap attack, and just big back fist, nailing Cora Jade right in the face with a big drop kick. And now, as Kairi Sane continues the attack with the kendo stick, Cora Jade is utilizing that power to her advantage, gets the big boot stomp onto the chest. And now, Kairi Sane, fireman's carry, rolling hills, and again does it. But that time she drops her into the Singapore Canes, and Cora Jade is not able to be put away that quickly. Cora Jade was the champion for a little over 5 months, and she was certainly showing it. And now Cora Jade, look at this, taking advantage of the no rules, no countouts, no disqualifications, as she just has Kairi Sane locked up into the ropes. Oh, and trying to go for a cannonball senton, but Kairi Sane picks up a Singapore cane and just starts going to work. Oh, and look at this, just keeps continuing the attack, throws the Singapore cane in the former champion's face, and look at this, oh, just utilizing the kendo stick. Good lord, Kairi Sane, oh my god, gets laid out with a super kick. We're just going to talk about how Kairi Sane just got nailed with a kendo stick off the second rope. And look at this now, Cora Jade setting up a bunch of Singapore canes in a very precarious position. I don't like where this is going, as Cora Jade has Kairi Sane up on the top rope, maybe looking for a superplex, but Kairi Sane pushes Cora Jade down into the Singapore canes and nails her with the interceptor. Kairi Sane hooks the leg, looks to retain the championship, but Cora Jade gets the shoulder up. Match continues. Dr. Teeth is in the building, and this matchup is going to continue to get brutal as Cora Jade lifts up Kairi Sane. Big power bomb, dropping her head first into the canes, and Cora Jade, oh, nearly picks up the win. And now Kairi Sane, big attack there, and oh, sliding elbow. Kairi Sane taking full advantage again as Kairi Sane pulls Cora Jade up onto the top rope. Superplex into the Singapore canes. Both women just went crashing. And now Cora Jade taking advantage and hits a huge elbow strike. But look at this now. Cora Jade just locking Kairi Sane up into the tree of woe and is just continuing to fire away with the Singapore cane onto the chest. And wait a minute, Kairi Sane was able to maneuver out of that one. Big right hand, Kairi Sane continues. And look at this, oh, big knee to the gut. Oh, and an axe kick directly to the back of the head. And Kairi Sane with the miss. Completely legal in this match. That's what Kairi Sane realized when Cora Jade pulled out that Singapore cane. And now Kairi getting her revenge, just whacking Cora Jade with a kendo stick all over. And Singapore canes might not be able to break, but oh man, it's, oh, never mind. That kendo stick just cracked over the head of Cora Jade. And now Cora off of the top rope. Kairi Sane rolls all the way in, catches Cora Jade with amazing strength and drops her with a body slam into the kendo sticks. And now Kairi Sane, she's gonna walk the plank as Cora Jade, set up in the corner, gets hit with the sliding D. And now Kairi Sane climbing to the top rope for the insane elbow, drops it onto Cora Jade's head and just gets the victory and retains the women's championship. Kairi Sane with a phenomenal victory here tonight. What a matchup between two of women's wrestling's best, and Kairi Sane was able to sail away with her gold over her shoulder, and the Pirate Princess just continues to be the Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Cedric Alexander makes his way down to the ring. The television champion gonna be putting his title on the line. Now you might be asking, why is the champion coming out first here tonight? Well, that's because not only one, but two championships will be on the line in this matchup, as the destroyer, the ruler, GPW Internet Champion Femi puts his title on the line, up for grabs, as well as Cedric Alexander putting his title on the line, the television title. one man is going to walk out of here with both titles on both shoulders. And Obafemi, he won that GPW Internet Championship back at GPW All Hallows Eve when he defeated Darby Allin. Cedric Alexander was able to win that title in a gauntlet match about 2 months ago on GPWCs, and now one of these men's title reigns are going to come to an end here tonight, and we're going to have a new title reign as well. And look at that, Obafemi just already pushing off Cedric Alexander, showing no respect. You can already see the clear weight distinction between both these men. Cedric Alexander going to be utilizing the speed advantage as he just did there. Big drop kick and goes to the second rope, trying to go for a big forearm, but Obafemi catches him. Big gut wrench powerbomb. Oh, and a follow-up into the uppercut. Obafemi into the corner. Cedric Alexander taking him out of the commission for a second and spikes down the ruler with a big DDT. And now the referee trying to get into position. One, and that referee might have took a little too much time. Obafemi later today, he's going to have to go to NXT and compete for the NXT Championship against Trick Williams. So let's just see how that's going to play out. I mean, he's already competing for a new championship and defending the championship. This man's going to be, champion of champions. Shout out SVR 2010, 2009 for that one. But anyway, Obafemi catching Cedric Alexander with a big uppercut, and now Cedric getting the move that he needs into the corner, flying clothesline, and now Cedric gonna fly off again. Obafemi gets ducked, and that time Cedric with the kip up, getting back into this matchup. Springboard clothesline. Cedric Alexander gets taken down, and dropped right across the knee of the ruler. Obafemi, the GPW Internet Champion, taking Cedric Alexander for a little bit of a run here. Oba just planting Cedric with a big spine buster, and now Oba looks to win the title. No! And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen two champions before in GPW on certain competitors, but we've never seen a man hold two consecutive GPW title belts. I mean, Obafemi, when he first came into the company, he was NXT North American Champion. And wait a minute now, Cedric Alexander, he's got Obafemi in a position, gives him a brainbuster onto the red carpet. Goes into the ring, springboard frog splash. And Obafemi just shrugs it off. May have taken too much time. And look at Obafemi just absolutely splitting Cedric Alexander in half off of this modified torture rack. But wait a minute, Cedric Alexander rolls Obafemi out of it. And now Obafemi gets sent away with another arm drag, and Cedric Alexander, trying to go for a super kick. Obafemi, big chop. I'm surprised Cedric Alexander didn't get taken down by that one. Cedric Alexander, big elbow. And a drop kick. But that might have taken enough out of Cedric. He might have hurt his leg in the process, as now Obafemi lifts up Cedric. Big sit-out powerbomb. Cedric Alexander gets planted. 2. No! Cedric Alexander with the kick out. Cedric with a huge Spanish fly takes down the ruler, and look this now. A one-of-a-kind moonsault from Cedric Alexander takes it to the outside with a tornado. Obafemi sidesteps out of the way of the crossbody. Obafemi taking advantage and tosses Cedric Alexander away. And look at this now, off the ropes. Whoa. Looking for a fall from grace. Cedric Alexander catches himself. And now, Cedric Alexander, kick to the gut. What does he have in mind here? Maybe another brain buster? No, Obafemi lands on his feet and takes out the legs of Cedric. And look at this now, Obafemi off of the ropes, breaks the clothesline. Cedric Alexander sent all the way to the outside. He caught himself, springboard clothesline. What a sequence from Cedric Alexander. And wait a minute now, look at the strength. Lifts up Obafemi for the Fisherman Buster. 2, 3, no! Obafemi kicked out. Obafemi kicked out. He tosses Cedric Alexander away with the hip toss. And now Obafemi taking advantage of Cedric and just tosses him. But now Cedric Alexander gets the front dropkick, knocks down the ruler. Cedric Alexander looking to take full advantage. As look at this, he goes to the place he knows well. Cedric Alexander looking to do some damage. Obafemi catches Cedric Alexander with the fall from grace. All the way from the top rope. Pulls up Cedric. Another fall from grace to seal the deal. Obafemi has become a double champion. Obafemi
with an amazing in-ring awareness, knocks out Cedric Alexander and wins the GPW Television and GPW Internet Champion. Oba Femi celebrating in the middle of the ring. Well deserved. This man is looking to conquer the entirety of GPW, and this is just one step on his path. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get anywhere towards our main event, we gotta show you the next event for GPW. GPW's Homesick, which will be taking place live from Annapolis, Maryland. We will be having a huge matchup, and this matchup will be the biggest matchup in GPW history, as we will be having the 20-man Homecoming Royale match. As you can see, 15 men have already been chosen for the Homecoming Royale, and there will be 5 mystery slots for that match. The winner will get a World Championship opportunity at any point, and as you can see, it looks like Cora, Jade, Jordan Grace, Masha Slamovich, and Rosemary, as Masha predicted earlier tonight, they will go in a 4-way dance to compete for the Women's Championship #1 contender spot. And as we saw earlier tonight, Uncle Howdy proclaimed a new battle for Brooks Jensen as he goes up against Joe Gacy in a steel cage match. And ladies and gentlemen, that is just some of the matchups to come. But right now, we move on to the main event of the evening. As you can see, making his way down to the ring, the Aerial Assassin, the former AEW International Champion, Will Ospreay, makes his way down to the ring. And Will Ospreay, with his first World Championship shot here in GPW, he goes up against the champion, Hangman Adam Page. And Hangman Adam Page, I believe this has been his first championship defense since he won the title against Kevin Owens in a last man standing match at GPW Peace and Panic. And now, with Hangman just awaiting to defend that title, he is going up against somebody that is going to give him the biggest competition of his career. And Will Ospreay, the Aerial Assassin, versus the Hangman, GPW World Championship at stake. Here we go. And this is your main event. Glasgow is absolutely unglued for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, as so am I, as Hangman Page and Will Ospreay. These men are going to take each other to the cleaners, both of the best that professional wrestling has to offer right now. And look at this, Will Ospreay just continues to fire away on Hangman Page in the corner with these machine gun-like strikes. Oh, and wait a minute. Oh, gives him a cheap shot directly to the mouth. Will Ospreay and Hangman, they've made it apparent they do not like each other. Ospreay took the first shot, but Ospreay claims that Hangman has been taking shots at him his whole career. And look at this now, Hangman, look at this, has Will Ospreay, drops him down for a backbreaker out of the fireman's carry. Ospreay able to get the boots up out of the corner. What is he thinking here? Oscutter, no! Tried to go for the Oscutter in the early goings of this matchup, but now Hangman, swinging neckbreaker, drops down the assassin. And look at this now, Hangman Page, fisherman suplex, beautifully delivered. And look at this, oh, count of 2. And look at this, tries to go for a discus lariat, but Will Ospreay moved right out of the way. Ospreay drops Hangman with a neckbreaker. And now Will Ospreay drops him down with the tilt-a-whirl. Oh, Hangman with the Northern Lights. These two are just going pound for pound. And oh, when the GPW Championship is on the line, nothing will stop you from getting that title. And if you want to see, ladies and gentlemen, on screen our next events, January 14th, our next episode of GPW Seas, and then a week after that, we will be live from Japan for another episode of Seas, and then on the 28th will be GPW Homesick. As look at this now, Will Ospreay pulls in Hangman Page for a big German suplex. Hangman Page, drop kick, oh, all the way to the floor with the suicide dive. Ooh, and drops Ospreay back first. No hesitation here for these men. They are putting it all on the line. And Will Ospreay looking to win this matchup, win the World Championship in his home continent. Oh, and look at this now. Will Ospreay, oh, gets caught with a big pop-up powerbomb from Hangman Page. That could be it. Hangman, no. Ospreay gets the shoulder up. Ospreay now continues. Big elbow. Oh, and again. And that's another forearm, not an elbow.
as Ospreay gets the sling blade onto Hangman Page. Hangman, gets caught with a cyclone kick. Beautifully delivered by Will Ospreay. Ospreay looks to win the championship here. No. Ospreay continues on in the matchup, and Hangman, he is getting the living daylights beat out of him right now. As look at this now, Will Ospreay, handspring, into a beautiful cutter. Not really an Os cutter, but Hangman certainly took an effect on Ospreay took an effect on Hangman off that one. Wrecking ball drop kick to the floor. And look at this, tries to go for a drop kick again, but Ospreay stopping him in his tracks. And keep in mind, they are in danger of being counted out. Big spine buster there. Hangman Page now disassembling the announce table here at ringside for the actual, for the Netflix announcing team. And wait a minute now, Will Ospreay to the floor. Just immediately taking him down, but now Will Ospreay with Hangman Page perched up onto the announce table with a beautiful moonsault, sails through the air, takes out Hangman Page and the announce table with him. Ospreay pulls Hangman up and he looks to end the match. No, Hangman kicks out at 2. And look at that, tries to go for a super kick, but Hangman Page, look at this, immediately goes for the clotheslines. And now he's taking Ospreay on a little bit of a ride. Ospreay counters the Irish whip. Hangman out on the ropes with a Gary, beautifully delivered, and the buckshot lariat. No, Ospreay moved out of the way. And look at this now, taking full advantage, half and half suplex. And now Ospreay looks to put Hangman away with the hidden blade. No! Ezio didn't teach Ospreay enough, as now Hangman learns from Arthur Morgan with the Deadeye, dropping Will Ospreay onto his head, and Hangman does not retain the championship. This match continues on, and Hangman, desperately trying to retain this championship, locks in a sleeper hold on the aerial assassin, and Will Ospreay, look at this, just tries to continue this matchup, but he might be running out of steam. Ospreay, I say that, curse of the commentator, again. Wait a minute now, Ospreay ducks the boot, now he's lighting Hangman Page up a little bit. Os cutter, driving his neck into the ground. Will Ospreay, is he going to do it? No! Hangman Page continues in the matchup. World Championship on the line. Big clothesline from Hangman Page. Takes out the assassin. And right now, big super kick. Oh my God! Right to the side of the head of Will Ospreay. And now Hangman just continues to lay in some shots on the face. And wait a minute now with, Hangman busted open. He thinks Ospreay should have the same thing. And look at this now, Hangman taking Ospreay down. Big moonsault off the second rope. And look at this now, Hangman taking Ospreay into effect. And now, with both of these men barely hanging on by a thread, what in the fuck does Hangman have in mind? Moonsault slam off of the top. Ospreay still somehow standing, but he eats a buckshot lariat. Hangman out of nowhere and retains the GPW championship. Hangman Page has done it. Thank you everybody for joining us here in Glasgow. Thank you for joining us for the first event of GPW in 2025. We will see you next time.